you had an early class today.
Oh, yes, right.
I
Yes,
see. Why?
you ha because you have available class at this time.
Ah.
Because usually I check your schedule
Mhm.
because my class is too late for me.
Ah.
11:30. I simply got sleep
Ah.
during your class. So, if
I
possible, I'd
see.
like to have earlier class.
I see. Oh, at least you were able to find, yes,
Yes,
an empty
right. But
slot.
the problem is you are so popular, so it's very
Huh?
hard. You are so popular,
Ah,
so
not really.
it's not easy to find earlier class.
Ah, I see. Don't worry. If I have an earlier time like this, I will send you a message so that you can
Oh,
move.
great.
Mhm. Yes. But how's your Tuesday?
Today actually nothing special. Yes,
Mm,
yeah,
I
just an
see.
ordinary day today.
How about the weekend? How was it?
Weekend I went to the movie theater to watch a movie. The name
Oh,
Venom 2.
oh, yeah,
So
it's
have you
becoming
watched that?
popular.
Yeah, Marvel's new, yeah, new movie.
Yes.
Actually,
Mm.
as a fan of Marvel, I'm waiting for the movie for a long time.
I see.
But
I just
yeah,
watched the first one.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I went there with my family,
Mm-hmm.
but unfortunately, um,
Mm-hmm.
my family, my son and my wife prepared a long time for the before we go out.
Mm-hmm.
So I lost 30 minutes of the from the total movie time.
Oh, I see. Right. Oh,
So
30
yes,
minutes?
right. Yeah, 30 minutes. So that's why I couldn't understand all the story.
I see. Okay, you entered late.
Right.
I see. Okay. Well, yeah, it's okay. You can watch it again next
Yeah,
time.
right. That's another
Yes.
big thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched the first one. Yeah, so
Yes, right.
is there a difference between the two Venom? What's the difference of first and the second? Different story or similar?
Yeah, it's just sequel of the Venom
Ah.
one, and then yeah, the story is a little bit similar. There
I
is
see.
Venom is the main character, and then another
Mm-mm.
Venom villain Venom, yeah, comes
Ah.
from the original one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so similar.
yes,
Yes,
very
with the
similar.
previous one.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well then, anything else to share with me? Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What's the article for today's class?
For today's class, I'd like to discuss number 1848.
1848. 70%. This one.
Yeah, right.
Business economy. Okay. Could you please read your article?
Okay. 17% of food production wasted, US estimates. A new United Nations report estimates that 17% of the food produced globally is wasted. That amounts to 931 million metric tons of food each year. The waste is far more than previous reports had indicated, though comparisons are difficult because of differing methodologies and a lack of strong data from many countries. Most of the waste, 61%, happens in households, while food services account for 26%, and retailers account for 13%. The report found the UN is pushing to reduce food waste globally. The authors say the report aims to offer a clearer sorry,
It's okay.
snapshot
Mm-hmm.
of the problem. in the hope of encouraging governments to invest in better tracking.
Mm.
Many countries haven't yet qua- quantified their food waste, so they don't understand the scale of the problem, said report co-author Clementine O'Connor of the UN Environment Programme.
Mhm.
Food waste has become a growing concern because of the environmental costs of production, including the land needed to raise crops and animals,
Mm.
and the greenhouse gases emitted in the process. Experts say improved waste tracking is key to finding ways to address the problem, such as using inevitable scraps and as animal feed or fertilizer. The report also found that food waste in homes isn't limited to higher income countries. Food is sometimes wasted in poor countries without reliable home refrigeration, said Brian Rowe, a food waste researcher at Ohio State University.
Mhm.
U.S. regulators have also urged food makers to be more consistent in labeling dates on food. They note that labels like "sell by," "best before," and "enjoy by" could lead people to throw out food prematurely, even
Mhm.
though some labels are only meant to indicate when qualified might decline, not when the food has spoiled. The U.S. Department of Agriculture estimates that a family of four wastes about $1,500 in food each year. That's all.
Mhm. Any questions about the vocabulary?
Everything is okay with the vocabulary.
Let's move on then. Where do most of food waste come from?
The most food waste come from household.
Yeah, so usually from household. And what is the aim of the report on food waste?
The the aim is mm, the authors say the report aims to offer a clearer snapshot of the problem in the hope of encouraging governments to invest in better tracking.
Right. And why has food waste become a growing concern?
Food waste is a growing concern because mm, okay, wait a second, let me continue. So, okay, food waste has become a growing concern because of the environmental costs of production, including the land needed to raise crops and animals, and the greenhouse gases emitted in the process.
Right, correct. Yeah. So, do you often cook for yourself? Cook food for yourself.
Not very often, usually during the weekend, I cook for
Mm,
my family.
I see. Do you have some leftovers after you cook?
Yes, but mm, we eat the leftover the day after day.
I see. Also, just like Filipinos, also you keep them in the refrigerator.
Yeah, correct.
Yes, I thought for most Koreans, food in every meal should be different. No?
Every meal, not
Yeah,
should
like
be, but usually,
ah,
yeah.
oh,
Basically, we have basic side dishes such as
mhm,
kimchi or other things. But
Mm-mm.
right, usually main dish is different from each
Ah,
meal.
I see. So that means, for example, if you eat some chicken for breakfast and you have some leftovers, you will not eat that for lunch.
Just right. But if
Oh.
I eat chicken soup
Mm-hmm.
for dinner, then next day I mix I mix with other side dishes with that leftover chicken soup. I make a
Ah.
new dishes or new menu. It's a kind of
Mm,
a reused one.
I see. Okay, right. Because for some Filipinos, they eat it until it's gone. Lunch, same food. Lunch,
Oh,
breakfast, like that, and dinner. Yes, I see. And what are some things that everyone could do to lessen food waste?
to lessen food waste, I think people they cook something, they have to measure the amount of the food, in yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, cooked food amount, and
Mm-hmm.
especially at the restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
you have to order the food that you can eat.
Yeah.
Usually at the restaurant, so one idea about that, if you order, if you usually eat small amount of meal, then you can ask the owner of the restaurant to make us small amount of food, but make it more delicious. Delicious.
Oh, really? Is it
You can
possible?
ask.
Ah, okay, okay.
That's just idea.
Ah, I
I'm not
thought it's
sure.
possible.
I'm not
Mm.
sure that's possible or not. But in
Mhm.
my case, when I order delivery food,
Mhm.
sometimes mm, I don't want side dishes. Then
Mm.
I ask them delete from the menu and then
Ah.
make a bigger amount of main dishes. So
Mm.
some restaurants agree with that
Mm. Mm.
because
Mm.
yeah, total amount of ingredients cost it
Yes.
would be same.
Mhm. I see. Ah, so that means yes, you can remove some of the things that you don't like and then add the things that you don't like.
Yes,
You like,
correct,
I mean.
correct.
I see. Yes. Yeah, in my case also, if I am ordering some food, especially that I don't like onion leek,
Yeah,
I ask them to remove it.
yes, right.
Yes. Is a food waste a problem in Korea?
Oh, yes, right. Yeah, food waste is
Ah.
a problem in Korea. So in Korea, we have to separate when you throw out food waste at
Mhm.
a specific area. And
Ah.
then usually at the apartment, we have our own measuring system of the food waste. So whenever
Oh.
we throw out the food waste, then it measure the weight of weight, and then it
Ah.
automatically calculated from the yeah, the apartment maintenance fee.
Oh my gosh.
So if you throw out more food waste, you have to pay more.
Pay more. Right. Well, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I see. So that means you have really to think over and over, yeah, before cooking or preparing some meals so that not a
Yes,
lot of
right.
food will be wasted.
But
Ah.
actually, but for the problem of the system, so some manufacturer company make a specific special device that
Mhm.
grind the food waste and then make
Ah.
you can through wash away from the sink.
Eh? Ah.
Yeah,
You
the
mean
device, the machine can grind all the food waste, and then you can
oh.
simply wash out through the sink
Is
from
that
the
a good
kitchen.
idea?
I think that's a big problem to
Oh,
make the water pollution.
yes, also, that's a big
Yeah, but
problem.
some company use the technique, and also some people really like to use that because they don't need to
Mm.
go out for throw out the food waste, and then
Yeah.
also you don't need to pay for that for the
Yeah.
waste. But
Ah.
that's actually terrible device.
I see. So why was it approved if it is not a good thing for the environment? Why was it released to the public?
So from the law, the device is not allowed, but
Ah.
they use that
I
secretly.
understand. Mm-hmm. Yeah, steal. Yes,
Yes,
illegally.
right.
Yes. Yeah, same thing in the Philippines. Even though it's not allowed, a lot of people are still using it.
Yes, right.
Yes. And do you eat food after the best before date?
Usually, hardly no, hardly. I don't
Mm.
because I could get problem, stomach
Mhm.
ache from that.
Mm-mm.
But
Mm.
I know some food is edible even after 1 week or 2 weeks later after
Mhm.
the fast before.
Mm.
But
I
nobody knows
see.
it is
Correct.
spoiled or not.
Yes. So when you look at the date, best before, when it's over it, no, you just
No,
throw it away.
right.
Yes, you don't eat it anymore, right? Yes. Okay. Well then, anything else or any additional thing to share?
Yeah, everything is okay with me.
Well, interesting. So if you don't have, then have a good rest. Let's see each other
Okay.
again on
Bye
Thursday.
bye.
Bye.